Unraveling Idioms, the curious case of snake climb. Hello, English explorers. Today we're going to unpack a phrase that might have you picturing a serpent scaling a mountain, snake climb. But does it really involve a snake? Or climbing? Let's slither into the heart of this expression and find out what it truly means in the English language. Get ready to enrich your vocabulary and surprise your friends with your new knowledge. Before we dive into our main phrase, let's take a moment to understand what an idiom is. An idiom is a phrase or expression that typically presents a figurative, non-literal meaning attached to the phrase. It's not understood by the individual words alone. Idioms are often cultural and can be a challenge for language learners because they don't mean what they literally say. Surprisingly, snake climb is not a common idiom nor a widely recognized phrase in the English language. This means you might not find it in everyday conversation or your standard English textbook. It could be a phrase that's used locally or regionally, or it might even be a new slang. The direct imagery it evokes is of a snake attempting to climb, which is unusual since snakes do not climb in the same way that humans or other animals might. If you've heard this phrase, it's important to consider the context in which it was used. It might be a literal description of a snake climbing a tree or other structure, or perhaps it's used metaphorically to describe something that is doing what is not natural or expected of it. With any unusual or seemingly nonsensical phrase like snake climb, the key to understanding it lies in context. The meaning can vary greatly depending on how it's used in a sentence or conversation. For instance, literal usage, I saw a snake climb the side of the fence. Figurative usage, trying to get my cat to bathe is like watching a snake climb, it's nearly impossible. In these examples, the first use is straightforward, while the second use is metaphorical, expressing the difficulty of an action. Encountering a phrase like snake climb is a great opportunity to learn more about the flexibility and creativity of language. Here's what you can do when you come across such phrases. Ask for clarification. Never hesitate to ask the speaker what they mean. Research the phrase. Look for the phrase in various contexts to see if it has a recognized meaning. Use the phrase yourself. Practice using the phrase in different sentences to get comfortable with its usage. I hope this exploration of the phrase, snake climb, has been as intriguing for you as it has been for us. Remember, language is a living, breathing thing that often defies our expectations. Stay curious and always be open to the surprises that English has in store for you. Happy learning, and see you in our next video adventure.